CJ Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here in Big D, before we get...
Thanks a lot, BA. Well,
a long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out there. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the four. And it's Powell in at the center position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
And here are the Suns. Booker for three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Porzingis. Down low. And Powell with the stuff.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Crowder finds Ayton to the paint. Here's Booker. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Hardaway. Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Booker. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Money from the wing. Here's Paul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. The three ball. Kept alive. Tries again. And Ayton gets it to go.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Now Porzingis. Crowder with a steal. Bridges left side. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the middle, Finney-Smith. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he drops it in from the low post.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Inside. Out to Bridges. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Aiden. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. And that one's good. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul passes to Booker. Drops in the three.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Doncic against Paul. Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Mavericks shooting only 42%. Here's Doncic. On the take. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Outside Booker. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Out to the right wing. Ball passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Ball against Doncic. To the inside. Porzingis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Three-pointer, Bridges. Outside Paul. Back to Aiden. And Aiden, throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Paul against Doncic. For three, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Paul with the bucket.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Payne with it, guarded by Kleba. Pass to Johnson. The three. And the Suns get another three.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Payne against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
A nice shot by McGee.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Shamet. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Suns lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Payne with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Brunson. Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. Brown passes to Kleba. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And that'll do it for us, the third.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's McGee. Here's Kaminsky. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
7 feet tall with range. Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Inside. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Pass to Shamet. And they're running. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Crowder missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Here's Paul. The Mavericks trailing. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Booker with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a three-point Phoenix lead. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Mark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Dallas is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. Now Bridges. Defended by Porzingis. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 10.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Brunson against Paul. Kick out to Brown. For the lead. Drills it from deep. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Crowder. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And when we return, we'll... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shaman in at the 2 guard. Here's Bullock. That one a little long.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And he gets the bucket.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Cade against Brunson. Outside, Brown. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Brown. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Kaminsky can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Shaman. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Brown passes to Brown. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And now the Suns fast break. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Brunson passes to Brown. Kleba down low. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Dallas, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Shaman, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Kleba with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Kleba passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
So both teams making some changes here. Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hayden with it.
2 minutes.
Back to Crowder. Hayden finds Crowder. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside for Booker.
Look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
Powell's shot is off. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Doncic against Paul. Fires the 3. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Another shot. 5 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Over Finney-Smith. And the Suns get it back. Pass to Booker. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he nails it. And he's brought to within 2 points now.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
The 3, Booker. They grab their own miss. No good on the shot. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Down low. Stolen by Ayton. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls!
Devin Booker.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc.
Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in its small forward. So Dallas will get the first possession. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Mitchell outside. Down low, here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Doncic, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. The offensive rebound.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Powell with the steal. Now Hardaway beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes.
Here's Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Powell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now, here is O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. The feed now to Gobert. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Outside Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Powell kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
This is it to O'Neal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. O'Neal's got 5.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. The drive by Doncic. Porzingis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Conley against Doncic. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley left side. Over Hardaway. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And that one, good.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Luke. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. That one's not going to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd if you still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here's Finney-Smith. Good on the shot. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Conley. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Conley against Doncic. From past the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Powell finds Doncic. Back to Powell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Brown, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 1:37 left in the first half. Brown the pass to Brunson. Kleba with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Jazz trail by 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've had working for them early on is their three-point shooting.
Now here's Brunson driving inside, and that one is hammered home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Jazz have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the Jazz making a change here. Pascal's checked in. Now here's Brunson. The three. Shot clock reset for Dallas. The kick out to Brown. With the second effort. Now the pass to Kleba. Goes up again. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brunson against Whiteside. And here's Brunson. And here's Bullock from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And a close game so far to the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 15 points. And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Bullock in at the 2. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Hardaway against Clarkson. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Oni. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Now, Ingles, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go, and the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. Oni passes to Whiteside. On the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The pass to Pop. Porzingis high post. Working on Pascal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Jazz leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Ingles passes to Oni. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, Ingles, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Whiteside and the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson against Brown. Whiteside. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson with it. Going inside. Basket good. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Ingles finds Pascal. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Brown with it. Now defended by Mitchell. For 3, Bullock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell in the corner. At the elbow, it's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. There's O'Neal with the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now, here's Bullock. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Runs in the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Kicks it out to Mitchell for the three, sinks the triple.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Conley against Brunson. To the inside. Here's Brown. Tries it again. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. They get it again. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah leading by 3.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Now Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside Conley. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Here's Doncic. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team.
Jazz leading by 5. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Conley against Doncic. To the middle, here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game, he delivers.
Conley against Doncic. Here's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Woke loose. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Down low, here's Porzingis. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. For 3. And it's Doncic missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Conley surveying the D. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Clock is at 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Conley against Doncic. And it's off from 3-point range. Conley kicks to Gobert. Shoots over Powell. Gobert can't hit. Deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Doris.
There. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Conley coming off a Suns make. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Over to the wing, to the middle. Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Up top, Booker. Fires the three. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert is doubled. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Ahead. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Now here's Bridges. Booker, the pass to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's in there. And the Jazz with possession here. trailing by 4. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Now here's Paul. Back to Crowder. Got a piece of it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Crowder. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Now here's Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Ayton, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others. A great skill to have.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Crowder finds Bridges. And here's Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Crowder. Now here's Mitchell. Booker defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
The line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell. One shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
It's Bridges on the wing. Will it go? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Chalk up 2 there.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Oh!
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Puts it up from 12. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. The Suns shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Conley against Paul. Here's Booker. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Conley against Payne. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. And a missed layup. McGee passes to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Conley. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break. Outside Booker. Launches it. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Back to O'Neal. The 3. The Suns clear it. Johnson inside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And Utah calls time here.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And the Suns making a change here. Shamit's checked in. A minute 31 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish it from the outside.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
1:03 left in the half. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Johnson passes to McGee. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Kaminsky right side. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Open shot, Gay pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gay's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
And here's Payne outside. And a pretty tightly contested game. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Thanks for joining.
Brent, in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2 spot. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. The Suns trailing. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Ball passes to Booker. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
And for the Suns, they're shooting about 41%.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
To the middle. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Gay with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Booker, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Second team foul.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Pass to Clarkson. From deep 3-point range.
Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Ingles good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ayton inside. Defended by Whiteside. Ayton, no good. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. It could be an impressive dunker.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Up and over Crowder. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Here's Whiteside. Going inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's just great recognition by Hassan Whiteside to drive right at the basket and finish the shot.
Now Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. They double him with Gay. Stolen by Ingles.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
No good from outside. Now here's McGee. Now Kaminsky. Defended by Gay. Reverses. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded from deep. Conley, that one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Payne against Conley, knocked loose, stolen by Conley. 3-pointer O'Neal. Ooh, it's stolen away. On the break. Back to Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. And he banks in the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Buckets.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Phoenix.
Substitution for your son.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Bogdanovic against Crowder. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges.
Come on.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Back to Conley. Knocks it loose. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Gobert. Down low. Bogdanovic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Jazz lead by 7. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. And that one drops for him. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Ball against Conley. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be foul number 5 on him. So it's Utah now. Mitchell finds Conley. 5 on the clock. Right side, Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder.
Getting right into the shooter space. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Conley against Booker. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Deflected.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
The 3 from Mitchell. Paul with some nice D. The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Yes!
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Money! It's spider time! Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Outside Booker. Here's the 3. Ayton. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Conley against Ayton. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway in the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star back.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Here's Bridges. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now Hardaway. Doncic outside for the 3. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Hardaway against Bridges. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith, defended by Paul. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The pass to Booker. Left side, Crowder. And Crowder hands it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Doncic passes to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Feeds it to Crowder. And he gets the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Doncic outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 8 points. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball against Doncic. Here's the three. And it's Paul missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Ayton dishes to Bridges. From deep three-point range, the putback, and Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside. 11 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic passes to Porzingis, stolen by McGee. Shamet with it. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Doncic, here we go. Fast break, here come the Suns. Fires for three. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. No good with the layup. Suns trail by 3.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix. And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a three-point game. To the left side wing. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bullock with it. McGee's there. Here's Kleba. Rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Payne, and it's blocked by Brown, and he gets it back. Back to Payne. Fires from deep. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it's good, 2 points. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
1:06 left now here in the second. Left side, Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Johnson dishes to Payne. There's the three. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Pass to Kleba. Here's Brown. Back to Brunson. Passes to Kleba. Over Bridges.
I'll tell you what, Aiden is a very...
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Ball against Brunson. Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Brunson scanning the floor. Now, here's Kleba. Inside. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Porzingis inside. Ayton's there. Porzingis can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic outside, driving in, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Paul dishes to Booker. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. 2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
The 3 for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Rejected by Crowder. And they'll keep possession. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Assisted.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Paul for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. From the arc. Crowder pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots from 12. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Personal foul. First team foul. Maverick substitution.
51 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And Ayton throws it down.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Runs in the pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's Brown, and it's denied. One-on-one fast break. The feed to Bridges. Kleber with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Inside. And Kleber slams it in. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build. It's had a terrific finish.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Kleber. And it comes off the front of the rim. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 1. And after a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleba is out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown at the 5 down low.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this hand.
Kleba, nice persistence to chip it back up and in.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that ball back in.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Paul for three. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Booker. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. It's Powell on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Porzingis with the steal. Ball against Doncic. And there's the drive. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them back, and I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
To the middle, here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The assist.
Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Takes it off the glass.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Here's Doncic. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Booker finds Crowder. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Doncic outside. That's Hardaway. They get the rebound. Up top, Doncic. There's the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big.
Back the ball. To take the lead. Doncic with the block. And here we go. Here's Powell. He dishes it to Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets the three to fall.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Paul for three. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And the pass to Finney-Smith to the paint. Out to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Paul passes to Booker. From past the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
No good there. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Thanks, Alec. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
There's the double with Doncic. Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. Powell passes to Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Here's O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 15-footer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Finney-Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Conley. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Mavericks now. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Powell finds Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Doncic. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Powell with a steal.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Outside Hardaway. Inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Puts up a 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Conley against Doncic. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. O'Neal on the wing. Launches a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Doncic on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
For 3, O'Neal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've... If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Hits the trifecta. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who come before and going on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Pass to Porzingis. Drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got his second basket.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Here's Powell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Hardaway against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. Here's Powell. 3 on the clock. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Tries a 10-footer. Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic with it. He's got 7. To the inside. Porzingis. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah leading. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A line change here for Utah.
First team foul.
17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Up top, Kleba. Ingles defending. Clock at 4. Unloads. Dallas again missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Just a big time.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. Brunson on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Clarkson. Oh, ripped away. All alone on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Oni. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gay against Kleba. Right side Ingles. Shoots over Brown. Here's Whiteside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Brunson passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Kleba against Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2. Ingles got his first basket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Kleba passes to Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Honey. Brunson defending. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes.
Substitution for your
second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ingles passes to Whiteside. He gets it in there. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And it's Doncic missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his fourth foul of the contest. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Honey, guarded by Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gay.
And the second free throw is good. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Powell finds Doncic. Clock at 6. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Here's Honey, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The Jazz again can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Doncic on the wing. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Ingles from outside. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Over Gay. They get it back. Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
And with a 9'8" standing reach, Porzingis is naturally at the rim, waiting to capitalize.
Here's Honey. Pass to Ingles. And here's Gay. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, here's Doncic. And they'll get another chance. Hardaway up top. Defended by Whiteside. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. This for the tie. And the shot no good. A bit short.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ingles against Brunson. Ingles, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Utah. Stolen by Conley. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Brunson. Kleba outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Brown. And here's Brunson from the arc. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown.
Mavericks foul. Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. From downtown, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Brunson misses. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Bogdanovich. Takes it inside, and Kleba over to help. Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
A different look for Dallas.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Hardaway against Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. Connects from downtown.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. Conley, he's open. No good, a bit long that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Doncic, good. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Right side Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Outside Finney-Smith. The steal.
2 minutes.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. That one rolls around and rims out. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Doncic outside. Powell. Tip back in for 2. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Conley against Porzingis. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Now here's Porzingis. Doncic with it. And here's Porzingis, defended by Gobert. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, not the smartest move. I mean, just passing it up for grabs.
Oh, my! What a shot!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena.
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. The three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Booker. Good on the bucket.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Over Ayton. Gobert no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Right wing. Conley against Paul. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Crowder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Paul to the inside. Crowder. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert is doubled. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder. That one misses for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Mitchell. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From 7 feet. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Tipped. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. He shoots again. Outside for Booker. From the arc. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And that one's good. Paul.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie. And now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Conley. Right side Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's both from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Paul passes to Ayton. Driving in. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Ayton's got his second basket.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Whiteside. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And he's off.
With anything, whether it's...
CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And a nice finish on the layup. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Booker against Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Down low. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Ayton's got 10 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Payne against Conley. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 5.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. McGee's shot is off. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Oni. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal
No
foul.
good on the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for Utah.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the middle. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Pass to Clarkson. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Jazz ball.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest... And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. In transition. On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 ball. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. And the layup is good off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Oni. Gay outside. Pass to Ingles. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Gay, an easy 2 on the layup.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
They double team Paul, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's Utah now. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside, Ingles. To the inside. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 3.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded.
Mia O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Clarkson outside. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. And here's the fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. This one for 3. And they get it back. And here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Paul. Gay outside. 5 on the clock. Now here's Whiteside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And a nice calmness there from Whiteside. Even with the low shot clock, he delivers a big one.
Paul for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. Oni. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Aiden's got 6 here in the quarter.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Pass to O'Neal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah. And here's Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Paul. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns trailing. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Mitchell against Ayton. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Wow, way off on that one.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. Bridges against Conley. For 3, O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And the Suns shooting at 49% so far in the game. Bridges outside. Here's Crowder. The shot misses, and Utah will come the other way. Stolen by Ayton. Timeout called. The Suns. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bojan Bogdanovich.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Mitchell. The three is up. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit. Pass to Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Three-pointer O'Neal hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Shamet. Check by Mitchell. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Kaminsky gets it to go.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
Their ability to rebound and convert their second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout this game, guys.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
McGee's shot is off. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Payne against Conley. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. There's the three. Here's McGee. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Off target from downtown. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And the officials are headed to the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here.